Greetings, everyone. Bruser begins by introducing Darius, a 14-year-old. Malcolm and Monica work hard to pay for him to attend a private boarding school. He's also a typical teenager who doesn't like living in the suburbs away from his friends and wants a new bike because he outgrew the one he had before. Monica is a more gentle and understanding parent, whereas Malcolm is a strict but loving father. They are a typical middle-class black family that goes to church and works hard. Darius gets into a fight with another neighborhood kid one day and accidentally meets a wanderer named P-Order. The charismatic man immediately piques the boy's interest. Porter resides on a stylish vessel. He rides a motorcycle, is outgoing, and is willing to teach Darius how to punch. He is all that Malcolm is not. Additionally, he is Darius' biological father. Darius is stuck in the middle of the two men throughout the movie. It is unclear which of Malcolm and Porter's violent pasts made them more dangerous, even though they were once friends. However, it is abundantly clear that when Monica gave birth to Darius, Porter left and Malcolm assumed the role of father. He tries to separate his son from his family. He encourages Malcolm to ignore his calls and tells him about Malcolm's previous indiscretions. Malcolm responds. He attempts to prevent Darius from seeing his biological father, punches the P-Order, and calls the police on him for trespassing. The connection among Malcolm and Monica endures to where the man winds up resting on the sofa. She wants to forgive her ex for leaving her and their son behind, but she also feels obligated to support Malcolm's decision. Explanation from Bruiser. When Malcolm grabs Darius by the arm during an argument, things eventually come to a head. The boy eventually calls P's order and sneaks out at night. They take a ride on P-Order's motorcycle and stop for steak at the local diner. The owner calls Malcolm and tries to get the boy away from his biological father when he notices them. It should come as no surprise that when the proprietor of the restaurant tries to separate the two, he grabs Darius and drives away. He is advised to take Darius somewhere else, like Miami or away from Monica and Malcolm, by an unhinged P-Order. That doesn't sit well with the teen. Because Malcolm keeps calling, P-Order grabs his phone and throws it out the window. Darius, enraged, demands that Porter halt the vehicle so that he can retrieve it. Malcolm wins the battle for Darius' affection by stopping the car just in time to catch up with them. When Malcolm gets to Darius and puts him in the backseat of his car, it seems like he will do the right thing and go home. Instead, he engages P-Order in a fistfight. While the camera is focusing on the young boy who is just waiting in the car, the men's fight seems to go on forever. His fathers are exhausted, bloody, and bruised by the time Darius enters to see if the two men are okay. However, they are not yet done. They both get up and continue their mindless fight in the middle of a pitch-black field after resting for a few minutes. Darius jumps into the driver's seat, turns on the ignition, and starts the car rather than waiting patiently. The boy runs away from his two fathers because they can't agree on anything. By the end, Malcolm and Porter had become so caught up in their rivalry that they had forgotten their son, which was the one thing they ought to have given priority to.